This is the weather forecast video for Thursday, April 28th, 2011. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see a large mass of thunderstorms from Pennsylvania and Ohio, south and southwestward into Georgia and Alabama. Many in the deep south and into the middle Atlantic states have had a tornado outbreak with many fatalities and many injuries. Here's the watch warning map from around 11:30 last night. You can see many tornado watches, severe thunderstorm watches, flash flood, and flood watches and warnings, all mainly east of the Mississippi. West of the Mississippi and in Iowa, it remains quiet. Here's the QPF chart. Precipitation over the next 5 days through Monday evening at 7 o'clock. This takes into account the rain that fell over the south last night. But over the state, this will be with Saturday's storm, so about maybe a tenth to a quarter to maybe a third of an inch of rain with that storm system on Saturday. Let's take a look at it. This is the GFS Model Run, the 0Z run at 1 p.m. today. You can see there's that trough just to the east of the state over the Great Lakes. Down below at the surface, the low pressure just south of James Bay with a cold front along the eastern seaboard. That's where most of the severe weather will be, right along the eastern coast of the United States. By Friday, tomorrow, the southwesterly winds will take hold again. After another cool day today, with maybe a few showers, a new storm system forming out to the west. By Saturday, here comes that cold front with the next chance of rain. Mainly early Saturday in the west and central to counties, to the eastern counties on Saturday afternoon into the evening. By Sunday, that storm is now to the east. The front begins to slowly begin to turn stationary south of the state in areas that do not need any more rain. By Monday, that front is still moving south and east. High pressure moving into the state. That could mean some cool conditions again with temperatures below average once more. And we head off into Tuesday. Southwesterly winds begin to take hold as the high pressure noses down to the south and to the east. So we could see temperatures rebounding back toward average or the 60s. By Wednesday, you can see there's a low pressure just north of the state, but it looks like most of the precipitation will stay north of the state in Minnesota and into the Dakotas. And by Thursday, a week from today, you can see that storm system will ease into the state with a little bit of precipitation, mainly over the northeastern counties. It can't be much more than a sprinkle or two. We head off into Voodoo Country. This is on Monday, May the 9th, big trough to the west, big trough off to the east, a ridge right in the center of the country. Down at the surface, a low pressure over Nebraska and Colorado with a front extending north and south of it. This will bring some southerly winds over the state and some precipitation late on Tuesday. As we head into Wednesday morning, that becomes negative tilt as the Vortex moves into Minnesota, with the ridge moving off to the east. Down at the surface, the low pressure northwestern Minnesota near west of International Falls. That could mean some possible severe weather at that time, but as you know, in Voodoo Country, this can change. And at the end of the forecast period, a few days later, May 13th, there's the ridge back over the center part of the country with a trough over the New England and a small one over the northern parts of the Rockies. Down at the surface, a few portions of the country seeing some rain and some storms, but we're just seeing what's out there this far out in the future. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.